What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're here at Highland. We're going to play the front nine, and I have a handful of discs that are kind of inspired by or made by or used very heavily by Simon Lizotte. Have a Sky God 4, I have a Hex, a Proton Pyro, and I have my two-tone dyed PD. Wow, leaves are already falling. It's not even September yet. Interesting. And we're going to come out here and we're going to play maybe a variety of different hole placements, but some shots that I've been looking at for a long time, and I never want to play them during a doubles round because, you want to play well during a doubles round. But some lines that I've been looking at for a while and wondering if that's actually a line. So we're going to try it out today. We're going to start from the short pad for hole one, though. So it's a pretty straightforward hole, 216 feet right down to the bottom of the hill, but I've been looking at a couple different routes to get there because sometimes throwing straight is boring and you want to try something new. There's a hyzer gap over here. It looks like it should be an ace run, and then there's an even wider hyzer gap. So I'm going to throw the Sky God 4 first in the straighter hyzer gap, and then I think I'm gonna try the Hex so I can get more push back to the left. So there's a line there, guys. I don't think the super wide is actually a better line, but I want to try it because we're trying a whole bunch of stuff. So or is it a line? Hey guys, just because there's trees there doesn't mean there's not ways through them. Hole number 2, 258 from the long pad to the short basket. You see this gap right here? So the fairway is here. Let's be honest, the fairway is here, but there's a gap in the trees, and so you could almost throw a backhand turnover or a forehand and basically go up the fairway from the short pad. I think I can hit the gap better while still being on the tee pad with the backhand, so I'm gonna go Hex. How very Simon-like of me. If Simon threw it, it probably would have gone in. Still not doing great right now. That is the Simon line. Why is this suddenly turning into a trick shot video? I don't know. Maybe because Simon Lizotte. One birdie, one bogey. Amazing putt to take a bogey. So even par onto hole 3, 278 feet. And I'm not going to take the normal traditional route right here. Forehand, hyzer, backhand turnover. No, we're going to go that route. I think I'm going to try Pyro forehand. I might also go with the PD. I think I parked it. After absolutely puring that gap, the Pyro, 25 feet away. That's another birdie. Playing the Simon game really goes up and down. There's swings here, apparently. Hole number 4, it's in the long pin, but we're on the short concrete pad, so 269. There's a line that I try every once in a while, and I don't normally go for when it's in the long pin, but I think because I normally throw pyro forehand through that gap, and it skips up nice underneath the short pin, I wonder if PD goes all the way to the long pin. It's time to find out. Oh, I mean, a bad skip and roll, but I've been throwing this hole wrong this whole time. Turns out that's the line. That's 3 birdies and a bogey. I might have to start playing like Simon Lizotte more. All right, 2 under par, hole number 5, 230 feet. This is one of those where I don't know if it's possible to get a birdie on this hole, throwing what I'm gonna try to throw. Because fairway's here, wide open gap. You just need to bend something to the right, either forehand hyzer, backhand turnover, but I'm gonna go backhand hyzer because there's this tiny, tiny little gap right here on the right. Pyro might do it. We'll see if it makes it through. I might try the PD. Oh my goodness, I might be parked. All right, time for the reveal. No, I did not place my disc there. I mean, I kind of did. I didn't walk up and put it there, but I definitely threw that gap and parked the basket. That's 4 birdies out of 5 holes. We're 3 down. Hole 6, par 3, 325. You see where this tree sticks out from the left side? I see a tunnel. If I can throw a backhand turnover that just slowly drifts down that tunnel, I'm gonna try to not hit this tree or that tree, but if I miss those two, I might get all the way to the basket. Nope, that was not the play. Okay, what else? Because I'm not gonna throw from there. I'm gonna throw a second drive here. We're gonna go pyro. Pyro, low, forehand flex, hyzer-ish shot right down here. That's 1 in a million shots for me. Do you know why? Not because it's a bad shot and I'm used to throwing good shots. Because that was nose down. How did I throw a forehand nose down? I don't know how that happened, but it happened, and now I'm on the short pad basically. So I guess playing real rules, if you throw in the abandoned lie, this was my 3rd shot, so now I'm putting for bogey. Not a great place to putt from, but Simon's made some pretty impressive putts over the years. This is a Simon P2. It's not his putting putters, but it's worth trying to throw it in. I'll take part for a double bogey. We were what? 4 down? No, we were 3 down, so now double bogey. Now we're 1 down. Feels like a Simon Lizotte round. You're definitely not set up in the normal position. Normally you'd be right over here, but it's gonna be hard to see this gap I hit from where I normally set you up at. Hole 6, 7, 264. We're gonna go for the Simon line. Even though he doesn't really throw many forehands, the Simon line is kind of the throw at the gap that isn't a gap shot. Right there. It's hard to recognize the gap by pointing at it, but I'm gonna try to hit. That gap. Did you not see that gap before? Now you do. How very Simon Lizotte of me. Yep. Well, that's fine. Take a par. Would have been really cool to birdie with the not a gap shot. That was, I mean, I see the window, but there's not really a window. I got so lucky on that throw. Remember how on hole 1 we had that sneaky hyzer gap? Oh, it's tough, but I think there is one here. What did I say? Whoops. Yeah, I definitely get more glide out of my other P2s. I get plenty of glide out of this when I'm throwing it, just not when I'm putting it. It doesn't have as much grip. Last hole, still 1 over, or 1 under. That's fine. I'm playing some weird rules and a couple of holes got me, but for the most part, feeling pretty good about today. 203 feet, around to the right. You know what I really want to throw here that I never quite have? An overstable disc on a tomahawk line. And I should get a pan, if not a slide, up to the right. Now if you get the branches, you can't really think of a more Simon Lizotte throw to try to end this on. Well, I think that about wraps it up here, folks. Looks like we're going to be ending at even par because I don't think I'll make that putt. Simon lines are fun to try to find and try to throw, and I'm absolutely astounded that I made as many as I did. But if this video leaves you with anything, next time you're at your home course, try to find a line that you've never seen anyone throw before and try it. It might work out for you. Otherwise, go out there and have some fun flinging the discs. If you enjoy content like this, please make sure to like the video. If you want to see something new, make sure to comment all that down below. And please make sure to subscribe. It definitely helps you out for the subscriber-only giveaways, and it helps me. And until next time, see you out on the course.